Hello everyone, I'm Chef Caroline, your raw food chef extraordinaire, co-host of MPTV's Cooking Raw Show, and co-author of A Mother and Daughter Diary, a raw food recipes for beginners. I welcome you, my studio and home audience, for joining me today on Healthy Living. Healthy Living is a cutting-edge show that will share with you simple things we can do daily to create a healthier mind, body, and spirit. On today's show, I will share with you why I joined the raw food revolution. One easy and delicious healthy raw dish. You will also meet Amy Freese, who is a fitness professional and owner of Fitness for Everybody. Amy will show and tell you how you can begin creating a healthier lifestyle as well. People ask me, what does it mean to eat raw? For me, really, it means feeling good from the inside. And it's also about eating food that reproduce themselves. Foods like fresh fruits, vegetables, nuts and whole grains, sprouted and fermented foods that are filled with enzymes that break down the fats, carbohydrates, and proteins into their basic building blocks so that our bodies can digest and use them. Every raw and living food contains exactly the right quantities of enzymes necessary to digest that specific food. Again, fresh fruits and veggies are perfectly balanced with the right amount of water and nutrients. I have been involved in the raw food movement for 6 years now. I do eat and love cooked food as well. Recently, I hosted a workshop called A Renewed and Healthier You in 2011. The workshop was held at the Beulah-Brenton Center. I explained my personal journey into the raw foods world. You know, I'm not into raw foods. What are you talking about? So, she just kept, every so often calling me up and saying, Caroline, we're having such and such and such, come on over. I'm like, nah, no thank you. But 2 years, she wore me down. I said, listen, let me go over here to this place. Let me be done with this so I can let her know I don't like it. This is it, right? No. I got there, a room similar to this, full of people. And there was this chef, and plus it was, it had all this raw foods around, and I'm like, what? Just very new to me. And then it had this chef, and his name is MATC, over in Chicago, Cousins IV. And he was demonstrating this kale salad. Kale, it's in my book, kale, raisins, apple, lemon juice, walnuts, and stuff like that. And I tasted the kale salad, and that was all she wrote. It was instant connection, instant love. It was just instant. All this training, I went to MATC. Then I went over to another guru, and then I found myself over at Creative Health Institute in Union City, Michigan. And that's where I really learned the healing aspects of the food. So I was there for about 2 weeks. I didn't think I was going to last 2 days because the food was absolutely horrible. I did not like it. I wouldn't eat it. And, but why I stayed, the people, and this is what I love so much about what it is that just like the Cooking Raw show, I didn't think that was going to happen. I was sitting in my house thinking about watching this woman talk about cooking healthy. And I would sit there and watch this, and she's talking, well, I'm from Wisconsin, so I'm going to add a little bit more cheese. I'm going to add a little bit more bacon. I'm going to add in a little bit of this. I'm like, that is not healthy. That's what I do. I don't do any research about absolutely anything. I just have a brainstorm. And I said, you know what? We should have a cooking show. And it should all be about raw. I was okay. She was like, yeah, Mom. I was like, yeah, Mom. She always tells me, she said, but you need a plan. We need to write a business plan and we need to stick to that. I'm like, okay, yeah. So I just got on the phone. Who do I need to talk to about this? How do I do this? And I found out what I needed to do. And I did it. And I said, okay, how am I going to get an appointment with Dr. Cole at MATC? That Monday, his assistant called, and it took 2 years, but we got it. It's persistence, it's persistence, it's persistence. It is changing my mind about what it was, what it is. Recently, I took a camera to Outpost, one of my favorite stores to go to purchase some of the ingredients I use to create my delicious dishes. There, while we were there, we looked at some of the delicious vegetables, the broccoli, the zucchini, and just the kumquats. And it was just great. And I would like
Outpost Natural Foods is a cooperative store that started in 1970 on the east side of Milwaukee by a small group in the community. Since then, we've grown to 2 other stores, one in Wauwatosa and one in Bayview. Being a co-op means that local organic food is available to the community, we know our farmers, and the community owns the store.
Hello, everyone. I am Caroline, your raw food chef extraordinaire and host of MPTV's Cooking Raw show. I am here at Outpost Natural Foods Co-op to show you where I purchased some of my ingredients. One of my favorite things here at Outpost is the broccoli. I use it for my collard green roll-ups, my broccoli soups, and fresh salads. And you know what, guys? It's only $2.99 per pound. Another fave, kumquats. They're like miniature oranges. They're sour, and you eat them with the peel on. They're only $5.99 per pound here at Outpost. I'm gonna eat one now. Another favorite of mine is organic white quinoa. It is made in Peru, and guess what? It is only $3.99 a pound. You already said my cue, Gavin. Go ahead. She is a professional trainer, and she's also the owner of Fit for Everybody. We also had Carrie Murphy. Carrie is an acupuncturist and Chinese herb. She was featured in Milwaukee magazines as one of the top 5 healers in Milwaukee. Mira Plichta was also there, and she educated us about the healing powers of Qigong. The audience stated that although each speaker specialized in a different discipline, the message was the same. Our bodies will do right by us if we do right by it. I shared one of my recipes from that book, and I will also share one. And now I would like to introduce you to Amy Freese. Welcome.
Thank you.
So Amy, I met you a few years ago and you were running on the lake in South Shore,
Yes.
Bayview.
Yes.
And I said, wow, she looks great. You had like about 20 people with you. Tell me, how did you get into this and what motivates you to continue?
Oh, wow. Well, truth be told, I have my degree in psychology and I always wanted to be a teacher. But after I got done with college, I worked in corporate America. After many bags of peanut M&Ms and my butt getting a little bit bigger,
Yes.
I decided that was no more. So I started teaching some group fitness classes, and one thing led to the next, and I just decided to take my passion and turn it into a career. So much like yourself, how little things you just got more and more interested, and you just took the next natural progression. And it's very interesting how our journey takes us to where we need to be.
Yes.
So you put it out there, next thing I know, here I am, owner of Fitness for Everybody and Chief Fun Facilitator. So
Awesome.
I love what I do.
So how long have you been in business?
I've had my business Fitness for Everybody for 3 years now.
And how do you motivate someone to get into exercising and to do it on a regular basis and to stay with it?
You know, it's really about finding what's in it for them. So some people want to eat healthy, some people want to look good, some people want to have their family be fitter, some people are helping take care of their family members. So it's really figuring out what it is for that specific person that gets them motivated, and then help them find different tools to make that change and to make that lifestyle a long term. It's not just about getting into those genes, it's about how can you establish things that you can do throughout your lifestyle, throughout your lifetime.
Now, is there something you can show our studio audience and our viewers at home, just something simple that they can do to get into the exercise mode? It's cold outside. What can they do right now? Is there something?
Well, you know, there's a couple different things you can do. I'm a runner, so you can go to the Pettit, you can walk, you can run at the Pettit, so that's one thing. It's $4 to get in. It's a great, great location. But it's easy as just simply moving. You can go to the mall and move around. But do you want me to show you something you can actually do?
Would you please? Yes.
Okay. Where can I do? Well, can I use the frame here? Okay, I
Right
can
here.
stay.
I'm just going to move this a little bit. What can you do?
It's interesting because I was just showing someone how to do this the other day, because a lot of times women say, I can't do a push-up, it's too hard. You know what? All you got to do is find a nice stable wall or ledge, you know, even here in your kitchen. Let's say, for instance, you're waiting for something to cook, or I don't know, you're waiting for someone to go get you something. You can put your hand down and look.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh. Well,
wow.
See, now that would be an example of an unstable location. So now if Caroline holds this for me.
And I'm going to hold it for you.
So then you can just do a push-up, right?
Oh, wow.
You know, and if, like, let's say, for instance, we have some tightness in our shoulders, you know, even if you just do some simple head rolls. So yoga is a big thing, too. So you eat right, nutrition.
Yes.
You move, so you get your heart rate going, and you strengthen your muscles. And then you take a little time just to chill out, so you get some yoga and some breath work in there, too.
And where are you teaching now? Are you teaching any classes now?
Oh, yes. Good question. Thank you for asking, by the way.
You're very welcome.
I teach Monday, Wednesday, and Friday mornings at Greendale at St. Luke's Lutheran Church. So it's an all-women's class Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 5:30 to 6:25 in the morning, and then Saturday mornings at 8 to 9, and that's a co-ed class, so we let men come to our class. We have a good time.
Okay.
So we have a few brave souls that come there, men that come. And during the summer, I go back over to Bayview, and I teach a yoga class outside at the park. So I'm really looking forward to those. To that nice weather.
And how can people reach you?
They can find me at www.fit4ebody.com. You can Google me, Amy Fries. Fries.
Wonderful. Thank you, Amy,
My
so
pleasure.
much.
Thank you for having me very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So, should I start? So what I'm going to do is show you how to make this lip smacking spinach dip. Very, very easy. So we're going to take an avocado. And avocado is really, at first I thought avocado was a vegetable, but I come to find out it is a fruit. Anything that has a seed, even though it's a big seed, it is considered a fruit. So we're going to take that out really quick. Da-da-da. Avocado is really good for you. It has this good fat that our bodies require. Take this out really quick. So in this recipe, we are going to have avocado. I minced ahead of time. Oops. And that's okay, just pull that out. I minced ahead of time some fresh spinach. And one of the things I realized, when I went to the grocery store today, I was trying to figure out, am I going to buy the prepackaged spinach that is supposedly already washed and cleaned? Or am I going to buy the spinach that is raw, that was sort of like just picked from the garden? And I looked at the price and I found that it was cheaper to just buy the raw spinach, unpacked spinach, wash it off. It was a little cheaper. And so that's what I did. And I think that's what we should all do when we go to the grocery store. Okay, here it is. I've already chopped up garlic. And I'm going to add a little extra virgin olive oil. Put that in there. Put that in there. And now I am going to blend this in my Vitamix blender. Okay, here we go. A little bit of noise. No noise. You know why there's no noise? Because it isn't plugged. So I'm going to plug this up. But you know what? We're going to go with this flow. Listen, y'all. It's not plugged. And that's okay. That's what happens in life. Things don't go the way we plan. So we just have to go with the flow. It's not plugged. So what you can do, so it is plugged now. I am going to put that back in the blender. And what I am going to do is put the cap back on. And it's still no power. But that is okay. So we're going to put this right back here, the avocado, right? Okay, so while we're trying to get some electricity, let me talk to you about these beautiful and delicious collard green roll-ups. Number one, it is completely raw. The collard green is raw. It hasn't been blanched, hasn't been cooked, so all of the nutrients and minerals are still there. Stuffed inside of the collard green roll-ups are red and green cabbage and broccoli and cauliflower and raisins and raw cashews and shredded coconut and a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. And I love garlic and just about everything. So there's some garlic in there. And it's just absolutely delicious. It's really easy to make. Everybody, I get this request for collard green roll-ups daily. Caroline, would you make these for me? And you know what? Let me tell you this. Come see me this Saturday, February the 5th at the Winters Farmers Market, the Tommy Thompson Center. You'll get a chance to taste these delicious collard green roll-ups. You'll also get a chance to taste my collard green smoothie. Again, absolutely delicious. All the nutrients are still there. You get a chance to taste some of my flaxseed crackers and granola and just wonderful things that I make. I tell you this, one of the things that I have found by incorporating this food into my lifestyle, truly, I feel so much better. There's loads and loads of energy, and it is all about what we can do to live a healthy lifestyle. It's not all the time about what somebody else can do for us, it's about what we can do for ourselves. Eating healthy, incorporating fresh fruits and vegetables into your lifestyle, doing simple exercises that Amy showed us. Really simple. push-ups that are really good for us, taking a walk, going to the Pettit Center. That's what healthy living is all about. This is what this show is about. And we will continue to talk about that and bring other guests on to show you what you can do for yourself. So while they're doing that, trying to figure it out, we're going to improvise, because you know what? There are some of you at home who may not have a blender, and you're saying, well, Caroline, I can't make their recipe. And I'm saying, yes, you can. Because you know what? You're just going to chop this up like so. And let me get like a little bigger little spatula here. Chop it up. It's not about what you don't have. It's about what you do with what you do have. Okay, so we have that, right? Here's the chopped spinach. We love chopped spinach. Popeye was right when he said eat your spinach, because it does. It builds strong bones. That's right, builds strong bones. People will love it. Kids will love it. It's beautiful. All the nutrients, it's just right there. So you know what? We don't need the blender. What did man do prior to having a blender? This is what we did. Okay, there that is, right? Here is your lip smacking spinach dip. There that is. So if you really want to spice that up a little bit, let me show you what you can do here. I'm going to take a package of these, of my original flaxseed crackers. I'm going to open one up. And I am going to make a nice little hors d'oeuvre for you. Check this out. Here. Okay. That is gorgeous. I'm just going to sit this right there for now. And what I did was, how about putting like a tomato on that? Is that not beautiful? Now I'm going to take another cracker. Now this is all raw. And the reason why we do this, again, because the nutrients are all there. Just want to let you know too, when you're eating raw, we make sure that nothing is heated or cooked over 118 degrees. Now, this is spicy sprouts. You can find that at your health food store, your local grocery store. Find it anywhere. Put a tomato on top of that. Now, I am going to eat this, and you will see from my expression just how good this is. Are you ready? Delicious, if I have to say so myself. Amy, would you like to try one?
Oh my heavens.
Oh, please. Come on, Amy.
Oh,
try that.
Thank you, Kim. No, it's been too long since I've had one of your crackers. Now that I know I can get them at the Outpost.
Yes, yes, yes.
Delicious. Mwah.
Again, you can get the crackers from Outpost, Good Harvest, Beans and Barley, River West Co-op, Slow Pokes in Grafton, Waterhouse Food in Lake Mills. And you can also come and get your own personally autographed flaxseed crackers from Raw Food Chef Caroline Extraordinaire at the Tommy Thompson Center, the Winters Farmers Market. I'm going to be there February the 5th, 8 to noon. Ooh, now, audience, please come up and partake in these delicious collard green wraps and let our viewers at home know just how delicious they are. Please, come, come, come.
May I have one too?
Please, help yourself. Take one.
Ooh, now how
Be
did-
careful. Take one. Pick one up.
Caroline, how did you get the carrots to curl?
Ooh, I have a special little spiralizer that I put the carrots in, and da-da-da-da-da, and they come out looking really curly. I also use this to make my zucchini marinara and zucchini pesto. So doesn't this, can you imagine, does this look like a spaghetti?
It's beautiful.
Thank you. So what do you guys think?
It's very, the greens are tender. And what is in the inside?
On the inside, all raw vegetables, cruciferous vegetables. We're talking about red and green cabbage, broccoli and cauliflower and carrots, raw cashews, raw, just goodness. And I want to thank you guys for joining me today. Please come again, and next time on Healthy Living.